Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to another eerie installment of The Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're diving into a mystery that's captivated explorers, scientists, and believers in the unknown for over a century. Join our host, Matt Wilson, as he unravels the enigma of the crystal skulls, ancient artifacts said to hold supernatural powers, cosmic secrets, or perhaps something far darker. Are they relics of a lost civilization, elaborate hoaxes, or gateways to other realms? Grab your headphones, dim the lights, and tune your frequency to the shadows. Matt, take it away in 3, 2, 1...
Thanks, Juniper. Hey there, Shadow Frequency listeners. Matt Wilson here, guiding you through the strange and unexplained. Tonight, we're stepping into a mystery that's as mesmerizing as it is unsettling, the crystal skulls. Picture this, perfectly carved skulls made of pure quartz crystal, some as clear as glass, others smoky or tinted, each one polished to an otherworldly sheen. They've been called everything from ancient Mayan treasures to alien artifacts, and they've sparked debates that rage on to this day. So let's start at the beginning, or at least where the story gets weird. The most famous of these skulls is the Mitchell-Hedges skull, discovered, or so the story goes, in 1924 by a teenage girl named Anna Mitchell-Hedges. She was exploring the ruins of a Mayan temple in Belize with her adventurer father Frederick when she spotted something glinting beneath the rubble. They unearthed a life-size quartz skull complete with a detachable jaw, so intricately crafted it defies explanation. Anna claimed it was 3,600 years old and tied to the lost city of Atlantis. Skeptics, though? They say it's a clever fake, maybe even bought from a London antique shop. But here's where it gets wild. Scientists who've studied it say the skull's surface shows no tool marks. None. Not even microscopic ones. Quartz is insanely hard to carve, yet this thing looks like it was shaped by something beyond human hands. Then there's the legend. Anna swore the skull had powers, psychic visions, healing energy, even the ability to kill if misused. She said priests in ancient times used it in rituals to channel the gods. And get this, people who've been around it report strange stuff, glowing lights, weird noises, even dreams of forgotten places. Other skulls have popped up too, the Paris skull, the British Museum skull, all with their own creepy tales. Some say there are 13 in total, and if they're ever brought together, they'll either save the world or end it. So what are we dealing with here? Lost tech from a civilization we've forgotten? Gifts from extraterrestrials? Or just a really good con? I'll let you chew on that while we take a quick break. Juniper's got the mic. See you in a few.
Wow, Matt's really got us hooked with this crystal skulls mystery, hasn't he? I mean, psychic skulls with no tool marks, glowing lights, and apocalyptic prophecies. I bet some of you are wondering if these things are sitting in a museum somewhere quietly plotting the end of days. Or maybe you're just loving the spooky vibes. Stick around because Matt's got more to unpack in the second half, including some wild theories and modern twists. If you're enjoying the Shadow Frequency, please like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Plus, we're on Apple, Spotify, Audible, and a whole bunch of podcast directories. And you can check out patreon.com/Shadow Frequency if you'd like to advertise with us or suggest an episode topic. And you can hit us up and email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. All right, listeners, it's now time for our mailbag segment, so I got to hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
I've got 2 fresh emails from fans who are loving the spooky ride with the Shadow Frequency. Here we go. It says, Hi, Matt and Juniper. I can't get enough of your podcast. The Black-Eyed Children episode seriously freaked me out. I've been double-checking my locks every night since. You and me both. Your deep dives into these paranormal topics are so addictive, and Matt's storytelling makes me feel like I'm right there in the shadows. Keep it up. Emily from Portland. Thanks, Emily. We appreciate it. This next one says, hey, Shadow Frequency team, your Patterson-Gimlin film episode was a total blast. I've watched that Bigfoot footage a million times, but you guys brought it to life with all the weird details and theories. I'm hooked on every paranormal topic you cover. Best podcast out there. Ryan from Seattle. Thanks, Ryan. We really appreciate the comments. Love the enthusiasm, folks. Keep those emails coming to shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Now let's get back to Matt in 3, 2, 1...
Welcome back, Shadow Frequency crew. We're knee-deep in the mystery of the crystal skulls, and it's about to get even stranger. So we've got these flawless quartz carvings with no clear origin. Some say they're pre-Columbian. Others call them modern fakes. But let's talk science for a sec. In the 1970s, Hewlett-Packard ran tests on the Mitchell-Hedges skull. Their verdict? The skull was cut against its natural axis, something that would have shattered it if done by hand. They couldn't figure out how it was made, even with 20th century tech. One engineer flat out said, this thing shouldn't exist. Then there's the paranormal angle. People who've handled these skulls, like museum curators or private owners, report headaches, visions, even voices. One guy claimed the British Museum skull told him secrets in a dream, but he wouldn't spill what it said. And here's the kicker. Some tie the skulls to the Mayan calendar, saying they're linked to 2012 prophecies. Remember that end of the world hype? Maybe the skulls were supposed to activate, or maybe they did and we just didn't notice. But not everyone's buying it. Archaeologists point out the skulls don't match any known ancient style. Too perfect, too polished. A 2008 study of the British and Smithsonian skulls found tiny marks from modern rotary tools. Hoaxers, right? Except, why do the stories persist? Why do people keep swearing they've seen these things glow or move? One theory says they're not ancient at all. They're from another dimension, planted here to mess with us. So where do I land? I think the crystal skulls are a puzzle we're not meant to solve. Not yet. They're a shadow on the edge of history, daring us to look closer. What do you think, listeners? Alien tech, mystic relics, or a really long con? Hit us up with your theories. Juniper, wrap us up.
And that's it for tonight's dive into the unknown on the Shadow Frequency. Big thanks to Matt Wilson for guiding us through the haunting riddle of the crystal skulls. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, we hope you're leaving with a shiver and a question or two. Tune in next time for more tales from the shadows. Until then, keep your eyes open and your frequency tuned. Good night, listeners.
Dive into the unknown with the Shadow Frequency, hosted by Matt Wilson. Fresh episodes drop daily, delivering short, captivating, and info-packed paranormal stories that keep you hooked and hungry for more. It's the perfect blend of eerie entertainment and mind-bending facts. Catch us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and all major podcast directories. The Shadow Frequency, your daily haunt for the strange and unexplained.